So the city that I have chosen to do my tour on today is the city of Allentown, and this is located in Lehigh County of Pennsylvania. And I have grown up in Allentown all my life, so this is just going to be like a little tour of some places that I'm very familiar with and that I've gone to several times throughout my life. So the starting point of our tour will be Allentown, and here is the location of Allentown right here, as you can see on the map. And in this image here, that is very popular now. They just added this whole entire complex to the center city of downtown Allentown. And this is the P&L Center where, as I stated in my description, there's hockey games, concerts, different kinds of events that are very important happen here. I know my high school graduation happened in the PP&L Center, so it holds a large amount of people, and just it has great downtown nightlife, so a lot of people go to downtown Allentown for that reason. So next up on our tour is going to be my elementary school. So I went to Parkway Manor, and this is located right here on the map. I don't know if I can get closer. But I went to Parkway Manor from kindergarten to 5th grade, so I was there my whole entire elementary education, and all of my teachers were very kind and incredible, and I am still very close to a lot of my elementary school teachers, so that's very special to me. Moving on to my Springhouse Middle School. Springhouse Middle School was very close to my home. We could walk to Springhouse Middle School. I know that I've taken walks to the school in the summer, and I went there from 6th grade to 8th grade. And this is just an image of like the main sign of Springhouse Middle School. And this is the parking lot, and they must have taken this maybe a couple years ago. I wasn't there when this was done, but it's just saying take a stand, and it's probably one of the programs I participated in at Springhouse. So that's that. And this is my alma mater, Parkland High School. Parkland High School is extremely big, and it's just amazing. This is an image of the main entrance to the high school. As you can see that they say academics, and there's two other wings. I don't know. No. So on the left side here would have the sports wing, and then this one would have the arts wing. And the school is just so big, and they accommodate to all different types of students, and they have excellent sports, academics, and musical theater programs that anybody can participate in. One of the libraries that I want to really highlight is the Parkland Community Library, and that is located in South Whitehall Township. And I used to go there all the time this summer when I was younger, and we could rent books, go to different readings. It was very popular. They would have so many readings for us to attend. And also, the library has great opportunities for research and finding books and projects. So moving on to some colleges and universities that I have decided to add onto my map. I'll start off with where I currently go to, which is DeSales University. And I highlighted here DeSales University and Lehigh University as one of my paths that I had to do, and I think it was the driving path that I chose to do for this. So they're very close in distance and proximity. But here's some of the photos of DeSales campus. It's very large and widely spread out, all the buildings, so it's a great walk from building to building. And like I stated, Lehigh University is very close to my school. They are a Division I school and they're located in the city of Bethlehem. And this is just an image of some of their famous buildings on campus. It's a very old campus, so the buildings are very dated, but they are beautiful to look at. And one of the things that I pointed out was a line from Cedar Crest to Muhlenberg College. I just wanted to show you that these two colleges are very close to one another. So as a starting point is up here in Muhlenberg, and we go all the way down to Cedar Crest College, which is located to a couple of the other points that I am going to point out on my map later. So parks and recreation centers is my next part. One park that's very popular to go to is the Trexler Memorial Park, and like I stated in my description, there's a huge pond that people like to go and sit at, and usually in the spring and summertime, and a little bit of the fall too. There's lots of ducks, and people will just sit there. Sometimes they'll feed them, they'll just look at the ducks. So it's a very nice park. There's a great path for walking, running, and biking. And they have great views. And they do have a couple statues throughout the park. The next park that I want to point out to you is the Rose Garden. So the Rose Garden is very pretty to come to during the spring and summertime because it is just filled with all different kinds of flowers. There's a beautiful walking path. A lot of people take photos for weddings, prom, just different kind of occasion photos, but as you can see in the image, this is very beautiful. They have several gazebos all over the park that people take photos in. And they have a beautiful walkway where you can cross the water that they have with statues in the middle of them. As you can see here, this is the trail that I told you it loops around the whole entire park and it makes one big circle. It's a very pretty park to go to. So moving on to amusement parks. So, one place that we are very known for is Dorney Park. Dorney Park is a very popular amusement park that I know a lot of people from New Jersey and New York and all over PA come to during the summer because they have the water park also connected to it. So, it is great. I know my middle school in 8th grade, we did a huge field trip to Dorney Park, which was really fun. So I'm just going to show you some images of Dorney Park because this is just one of their big roller coasters that they're known for. And as you can see, there's multiple different roller coasters, and you see the pool of the Water Kingdom. This is a more close-up photo of the water park, and they have lots of tubes and slides that you can go on. I know there's a lazy river too, and it's just a closer up picture of the roller coaster Stinger. And they do have different types of stations. There's a dinosaur park. I know that there's one for Snoopy and all the different peanut characters, so it's really cool to see. Also, something to touch on is that they do an event during October more, a little bit towards the end of September, but it's for Halloween. It's called Haunt, where they make it scary at night, and they have different people dressed in costumes walking around the whole entire park. So then there's something very recent actually added to this area is the Sky Zone Trampoline Park, and it is so much fun to go to with your friends and family. So if you're ever in Allentown, I would suggest coming here. It's just this huge trampoline park, and you can just jump up and down, do so many different things. There's like a little mosh pit I know that people can jump into here. As you can see, they just have different kind of obstacles that you can go to, like simulating like Ninja Warrior, which is really cool. And like they do different events like glow in the dark night during Halloween, or I know that they hold like birthday parties there, so it's just a great place to go there. And then finally, my last thing is the Da Vinci Science Center. And growing up, when this first opened, it was so much fun to come to. It's just so cool how they have different stations connected to science, interacting with people, and you get to go to these different stations. And this is the main entrance to the building. As you can see here, they have like dinosaurs, electricity, sand stations, different like sensation things that you can play around with and manipulate. So it is just so cool. It's really kid friendly, and you get to just like have a great learning experience and interact with different things that you would never do usually on like a typical day as just sitting at home. And that's basically the end of my map tour of the city of Allentown. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and this was just a fun, really project to do. So thank you.